We now know who the referee is going to be for the match, and it's none other than John Beaton who's going to be the referee. He's been at controversy already. We know about the comments from Brendan Rodgers at the Hearts game a few weeks ago, and we know about the 2-match ban. One of them is suspended, so he will be in the dugout on Sunday, so it's going to be some game. Nick Walsh is on VAR, and the fourth official is Willie Collum, who also has history this season is with Rangers, when Rangers said earlier that they would rather he wasn't back at Ibrox, but he has been back there since then. 0808 17 17 700. John, will we come to you first? What do you think John Beaton is the match referee?
Well, what I think is he's refereeing the game is irrespective now of what people think. You know, he's been announced the referee by the Scottish FA. Celtic can't do anything about it now other than sort of talk about the fact that they're not particularly happy with it, just because quite a few weeks ago now he was the VAR official at Hearts, made two ridiculously bad decisions in sending Yang off. After the referee gave him a yellow card, it goes up to John Beaton. John Beaton said it was a red card. He was sent off. And then the penalty against Celtic, where Iwata, the ball's come out of the air. Iwata's hands in a position where it's just come down from the air, hit him on the hand, and then Beaton again decides that's a penalty. So Brendan Rodgers went in very, very strong with his opinions after the game. Not like Brendan. Normally he's pretty much very calm, but you could see how aggrieved he was with the VAR official, who was John Beaton. So lots of controversy. I'm sure the Celtic fans will come on and let us know what they think. But irrespective of that now, Paul, the players and the supporters, they mustn't get sidetracked by this. You know, the players can't be going into the game thinking who the referee is and this, that and the other. They've got to go and do their job. They've got to do all their preparation, be ready at the weekend for what will be a very, very hard game.
What do you reckon yourself, Craig, former Rangers captain? What do you feel John Beaton? He is one of the top referees. What do you feel?
Yeah, very much so. But I can understand why both sets of fans will be nervous about this appointment. As John touched on, the controversy that surrounded the Celtic Hearts match. But then I think when you look at the other side of the fence, you've and I've heard a lot of Rangers supporters thinking, well, because there's that extra added pressure on John Beaton, that does he then referee the game in a different way? For me personally, I just think that talking about the referees, and again, the fans are allowed to do that.
Yeah,
but both in camp, Rangers and Celtic, their focus will be purely on themselves and about going to win a game of football. This will not be a distraction. I understand why it is a talking point. There's a lot of pressure on referees, and especially in this match, and the gravity of this particular match at this stage of the season. There's no doubt about that. But I'd rather talk about the actual game rather than the referee.